All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Learning Fives LOL. We have our coach Showmatch tonight, and next week is the tournament. So let's get into picks and bans. We're pretty excited here. All the coaches going to put their, not their MMR where their mouth is, but certainly their win-loss ratio. As we see one ban coming out, a Jin ban and Camille. Okay, that's pretty standard.
Yeah, pretty standard so far. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. I do want to take a second to for us to introduce ourselves. My name is Blaster Boy. I am joined here by Niberia. I will be handling color. He is play-by-play. And, I mean, yeah, like you said before, these are two very, very standard bans so far. Nothing out of the ordinary. The Shaco, though, that is
a little out of the ordinary.
Yeah, that's very much out of the ordinary. That's normally only targeted when there's somebody that really plays a lot of Shaco generally. Those are the only Shacos you generally have to worry about, right? Especially in solo
Guys,
queue.
I'm casting, not playing Shaco.
But generally, what you have to worry about is the enemy team Shaco. That's why you ban him. Or you could, I guess you could pretty much equally ban your own team Shaco if you want to avoid the loss as well. It really depends, but Zed, much more standard, on the rise in LCS right now. A pocket pick for a lot of people still, always has been, probably always will be similarly to Thresh. Quite a lot of power there.
No, Blaster, that was Zed, not Rise, but everything else was correct. Kha'Zix's ban coming out, incredibly busted. They're just banning everything that builds lethality and Camille. That's the state of the
And TF.
Okay, never mind. All right, that one leaves me a little confused. Perhaps you can talk more on it, but I'm under the impression that TF kind of, as always.
I mean, similarly to Zed, similarly to Rise, kind of a pocket pick. I think he is on his way up there, like Zed, becoming a bit more common, particularly in NALCS, if I'm recalling correctly. TF has been becoming more and more popular amongst mid laners for that extra roaming, for that safety net of, well, even if I lose this lane, I can just kind of leave whenever. It doesn't really matter. I can go do stuff somewhere else, get money other ways, really support my team. That's something that's kind of meta right now. You can see it coming through the ADC role with Jin, Ashe, and Varus being the top three right now. A lot of utility, mixed in with quite a lot of damage, of course, but a lot of utility from those picks. And oh boy, we're getting an interesting lock-in here of the Darius and the Lee Sin for League of Banter. So if I'm like 99% sure that these players are all in LCS order, so as these picks come through, oh man, the Garen hover.
I'm getting Season 3 flashbacks here. Darius, Malcolm, oh god, they're continuing.
Yeah,
or was it Season 4? My seasons all get mixed up.
Who knows?
Season 4, because I started playing again.
Really old top laners back in Season 3 were Nasus and Renekton. And then Shyvana was in there for a while too.
Shyvana, Mundo, Renekton, the holy trinity of boring.
And Nasus too. The Bash Brothers matchup was very common as well. But we will not be seeing that today. We instead will be seeing Graves locked in as the jungler, going over to Jungle Milk for Team Reese's Pieces, by the way, which is on the blue side, and Team and just better team is on the red side, captained by Sylph. So, yeah,
those are fighting words, Blaster. Well, fighting team name.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, definitely posting a challenge. Let's see if they can hold up the standards that they set for themselves here. Both of these teams were bantering back and forth with saying that they would clean 2-0 the opposites. So And they are at least semi-tryharding. They're not just straight up trolling in this match either. So that's why we are seeing some pretty serious picks coming through, some pretty serious bans. There was even some research done, according to chat, saying that, somebody is League of Banter on the side of Better Team is a Shaco god, apparently. So taking that off
That's
the table for him.
100%. I can confirm that because he was running Smite and Ignite. And if you run anything else on Shaco, I'm sorry, you're wrong. And then someone is now going to go into chat, find an op.gg link of someone much higher rank than me who goes Smite Flash on Shaco, and I'm going to look silly. But Ignite's the way to go, guys. I promise.
Oh, man.
Ooh, Quinn lock-in.
Quinn. That is a very interesting pick. Kind of a ball delivery system. Worked pretty well alongside the Orianna. A bit of a weird target to throw the ball on and rely on for your delivery, however, but still something that exists. Reese has played Kled support before. He picked it in the staff show match, I believe, at the beginning of the session.
Lock it.
It did not do well at all, and I think he even went out of his way to apologize for it, so he will not be picking it here. It was not pretty. His team, they could have probably taken the 2-0, but they ended up falling onto some pretty weird picks like the Kled support. They had a few more troll picks. I guess they got cocky in that staff show match earlier in the session, so no flashbacks today. Just going for the Taric, the tried and true, along with Misfortune. Man, this is a really throwback composition if you go down the line. This is a Season 3 or 4 comp, maybe even a Season 2 comp, just from all the champions existing.
Right after the Taric rework, it would have been fine, too. So
yeah, no, definitely. I'm just saying these are all really old champions that were all popular way back in the day. Poppy support could be an option here for Rear Window.
Oh, I need it. Also, Blaster, I think I can take over for your job in Champion Select on this patch because I know the answer to why everything is picked now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Lethality. Bam! I'm a Challenger
Rise.
tier analyst once again.
Even on Rise.
Exactly. Lethality
Dang.
Rise. Look, here's the strat. You Realm Warp into their backline, and then you get a Duskblade proc because you Realm Warp into a bush. Brilliant.
It's
brilliant. There's no way it loses. So we have a Karma pick coming out. I'm excited for the Quinn because I really like Quinn and I'm terrible at her. So hopefully Sylph is better than I am.
Yeah, he did get called out a little bit earlier in general chat for one of his Quinn games. From Jarza actually pointed out that was his favorite show match from Sylph where he played Quinn. Sylph does have some other fallback ADC picks. I'll be interested to see what his pool is now. Oh man, no way. This swap. I think they're trolling us a bit. No, I think they're trolling us here. That would be something though. Darius Lee Sin bot lane on paper would be hilarious.
Oh god.
Poor Milkshake Mac left out right in the middle though, not getting any trades there at all. His team is the lack of synergy with their mid laner is already showing.
Yeah, we're seeing some communication problems coming in. Interestingly, the Smite Ghost, or not Smite Ghost, that is not Ghost, that is Exhaust. Smite Exhaust on Graves.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, no, let me
interesting.
switch it back.
Okay.
Son of a... Come on, they're taking away our talking points one by one.
I mean, yeah, that would have been a very interesting point to focus on, for sure, definitely out of the ordinary. But, okay, let's step back for a second. We're into the spectator delay. These compositions as a whole, okay, I want to ask you, which side do you favor here? What do you really like about these comps? What are some highlights for you?
Oh man, you're going to expose my analysis here. I really like that both of them are composed of a lot of boring meta champions, but I really like the Quinn pick. I expect it to go very, very poorly, however, because I have seen Misfortune do some very scary things with lethality, and I haven't seen Quinn do them.
Yeah.
And also, as an AD carry, she's pretty short range, and her trading pattern is hard. Just because landing the Q in a minion wave is pretty damn difficult.
Yeah.
But she has really good early level burst. That's about all I know. And maybe Lee Sin for ball delivery. That's about how I'm figuring this comp out. And on the other side, we have Maokai, Graves, Rise, Misfortune, Taric. So they're going to team fight and kill everyone.
Yeah,
there we
pretty
go.
much. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much spot on. They're going to look for team fights. With the Graves and Maokai having a bit of a delivery system with that Realm Warp is going to be very, very interesting, I think. Because those are two incredibly powerful picks if they can get onto this backline, and there's not a lot of peel. There's not a ton of ways that they really blow up carries on the side of better team, honestly. So the damage that those two are going to be able to deal and the CC they're going to be able to enable with that Realm Warp is going to be massive if it's used properly. I think a lot of this comp for Reese's Pieces is going to be on the back of Wandering's Rise.
Yeah, hopefully he delivers on that, and hopefully Milkshake Mac doesn't get those very, very spooky shockwaves that we've seen a few times in Learning Fives. What is their team even doing? I know we're about to go into game, but is it pick comp, I guess, for a better team?
It feels like it's kind of like a drawn out team fight comp where they don't have a ton of bursts. They have the shockwave, obviously, that can be the be all end all of the entire game if you want it to be. But it is kind of a pick comp in that sense. But I think it's like just an elongated fight comp. They also want a team fight, but they're not relying on a huge combo. They don't have a ton of CC. They're kind of relying on Reese's Pieces to come to them, and then from there they can put down a lot of their damage and really get damage in across all of the members. But I think we are going to cut it off here. The spectator delay has actually run out, so we're going to go to a very short musical break, and we will be right back when we load onto the Rift.
See you then.
The era of metal has begun, and metal shall prevail. For we know what they have done. 5 legends of our realm who sought to follow the path of their dark musings. But they did not know what they had summoned. Pentakill. To these creatures, there is but one thing left to do. Heavy metal.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Game 1 of the Coach Showmatch here at Learning Fives. We're going to be bringing the hype here. On the blue team, we have Team Reese's Pieces with 0-2 Hero in the top lane, Jungle Milk in the jungle. Funny how that works. Wandering in the mid lane, Jif on 80 carry, and Panda Blubber, aka Reese, on the support there, the fabulous Tarek. And on the other team, as we see a little invade, I might have to stop.
Ooh.
We have better team with Meowing Cat in the top lane, League of Banter in the jungle, Milkshake Mac in mid, Silthreen on 80 carry Quinn, great pick, and Rear Window on support. So you want to explain what this level 1 invade is, other than the cheesiest thing I've seen outside of my ranked 5s where we do this exact thing?
Oh man, they might get a pick here. Hold, I can't explain it right now. This could be bad either way.
Oh boy, it's a 5v5. League of Banter is almost going to get sunned up there. Meowing Cat is looking like he's going to go down. He's the first one down. First blood. It's under a minute. League of Banter getting incredibly low here. Panda Blubber, can you get the stun? 2 flashes go out so far. Come on, Reese! Do it! Hey! It
Didn't even need it.
You know what?
Oh no, Sylph!
Sylph, get the execute! No! No! 0. 0 the hero. Not 0-2 Hero. 0 the hero. He's already made it to the second half of his name, everyone. It's
Dang.
less than a minute and 40 seconds in, and he's already become the hero. He has nowhere to go here.
And what a start to this game. 3-0 over to Reese's Pieces. What a fantastic start. 2 kills to the Rise. Wandering got his tier already. That is incredible. That's huge. That's probably one of the most important items that you can get right now, because starting with just the mana crystal, which is very much normal on Rise, that on its own is it doesn't give you combat stats. It's not you're I can't think of how to say this. You're not losing out on anything by upgrading it to tier. You're only gaining, and what you're gaining is stacking that way earlier. It's not like on somebody like an Ezreal where you start Doran's Blade and you get 2 kills level 1, you go back and you sell your Dorans to buy a tier. That's a hit. You're taking a hit there. Wandering is only gaining here. This is only a positive thing for this Rise, and this is absolutely huge.
Oh, looks like Meowing might be able to get the 5-stack passive on 0, but not going to happen. This is a pretty rough start for Better Team. They might be regretting their choice of names right now, but we'll have to see.
I mean, really, it can still come down to the laning because a few of these members, at least, did not have a lot of time to get back. And we can see Meowing Cat controlling the top lane. Oh, ooh. Jungle Invade.
Was that a steal? Ooh, Jungle Milk getting pretty low. Banter with the invade, getting a steal down.
And that's, I mean, that's the exact start that I was just kind of getting at with the lanes. Still applies to jungle as well. Some of these members have extra money, were not able to get their recall off, even maybe took a bit of damage without getting to recall. We see Meowing Cat controlling this top lane by getting to that wave just a little bit earlier. And it even applies down bottom and in the jungle as well. League of Banter performing very well in this Lee Sin, looking for a second gank already.
Oh, looks like Wandering is getting pretty low here. He's going to go down to the second part of the queue. Resonating Strike coming through. Banter, you better start building lethality, bud. You're going to have to put your team on your back. Very standardly at this point. It was interesting the first 3 times I mentioned it, but Silthreen has started Longsword. Ah, I'm so shocked. Hold on, quick engage coming out bot, but nothing too big. Ooh, Rear Window getting stunned up. I might be wrong here. Reese getting incredibly low, but not low enough. Okay, I actually found something interesting, Blaster. Okay. Are you ready?
Sure.
Jif didn't start Longsword. And what a day where I'm saying that's the interesting thing. This meta is so weird.
It is. It really is. I mean, did you see the if anybody caught the Dignitas FlyQuest game before, Someday started triple rejuve beat on Shen in game number 1.
MVP ADD is the first one who did that.
Really? That's interesting. I didn't know if that was a widespread thing or not.
It wasn't. It was only ADD who did it, and he did it on almost every champion for like a week or 2. Looks like a stun might be going down onto Sylph. Oh, a gank from Jungle Milk. The exhaust coming out from Rear Window. Jungle Milk might be able to get the kill here on the Rear Window. A heal comes out. Silthreen, might be able to get Reese. Reese, you're getting low, buddy, but he gets killed. Looks like Meowing Cat TP'd behind. Jungle Milk getting incredibly low. He's going to go down here too. Jif is going to go down as well. It's a 3 for... Jif, go down. Okay, thank you. It's a 3 for 1. I was worried there for a second. He was making me... I was going to have to do one of those weird casting things where you're like, and he's going to go down is what I would have said if he had.
But yeah, he does end up falling anyway. Very good teleport there from Meowing Cat and a great response overall from Reese's Pieces. And this is just a disaster for them all of a sudden. Better Team is... Well, they're looking like the better team here. However, something important to note is all 5 of their kills are onto League of Banter right now, so he has to put this team on his back, like you said before. What's really nice about where the money is that he can spread that around really easily. Some of these lanes are resetting right now for Reese's Pieces, so they're going to be much more comfortable in the coming seconds and minutes, hopefully, but... Man, this bot lane's still just looking kind of brutal. Still did go back, got his serrated Dirk.
I'm interested in the Caulfield's Warhammer from Jif that would imply that he's going for a crit build on Misfortune, which, considering how busted lethality is right now, I'm sad.
I could be building into Youmuu's. It's the worst.
Possible.
It's the worst of the 2 halves, I would say. Dirk is exactly the same price and just has a better passive for damage, so you generally try to favor buying that. But yeah, buying the Warhammer does seem to imply that it might be an Essence Reaver build. I don't agree with that either. I mean, I know you're nagging on lethality quite a lot, and I mean, it's really, there's no reason not to. Honestly, it is really incredibly powerful right now, and there's almost no reason to not build it, especially on Misfortune, who's finding her only success with the lethality build at the moment.
And you can even build crit later with the lethality build. Just pop an eye edge in there somewhere.
Yeah, no, I mean, the new Jhin build, actually, if you caught that in ELCS the other day, is now Youmuu's right into IE. You don't go Edge of Night second. I think you probably go that third. But you go Youmu's for the lethality, for the flat AD, for movement speed, and then you just go IEs for huge crits. It seems really strong. G2 had a very strong use of it in their series against UOL, crowning themselves the only sole undefeated team left in the EULCS, looking fantastic over there. But yeah, crit completely viable alongside lethality for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, Jin's the only one who can pull off that build, I think, because attack speed doesn't matter as much on him.
Right.
I say that as 0-2 Hero is getting pretty low here, and he doesn't have any mana. Meowing Cat gets the full stacks of passive. He uses the Noxian Guillotine. Oh, he's going to flash in, but
oh, no.
He's probably going to go down to the tower. Oh!
He thought he did.
20 health.
Well, he thought he died there, but didn't quite happen. Rear window, maybe a bit caught out down bottom.
Possibly, no. Nothing's happening here until League of Banter
Banter
gets here. Oh, but it looks like the Q is going to go a little bit wide. TP coming in from 0-2 Hero. Meowing Cat doesn't have it up, so it looks like a Twisted Advance went down, but the camera is focusing on League of Banter, just destroying Jiff. Rear window flashing out, and it looks like Silthrine is going back in onto Reese. Reese, you're getting pretty low, buddy. You don't have your stun left. Ooh, Banter's Q goes wide. And it looks like Silph is stuck now because Twisted Advance should come out. Flash by Silph to save himself. Yikes. Not terribly pretty for anyone, really.
Yeah, Silph seems like he wants to make something happen here still.
He shouldn't, but
no.
he might want to.
Oh
no! The stun from 2 people landed on him. What are you doing?
I'm not
sure. He had a ward.
Why he did that? I guess he thought, oh, okay, I can just hop in, hop out. They're like window shopping or something. It'll be fine. It was not the case. He just immediately gets CC'd. Great Q up on that stun though, on the dazzle from Panda Blubber though, from Reese. That was perfectly timed to punish that vault in.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
I'm missing some of the finer points in the goofiness of this game.
Yeah, questionable engage from Silph for sure. Do not recommend if you're looking to play Quinn for yourself, especially in the ADC role versus a Taric, for example. I would not recommend jumping into a Taric and Maokai that are sitting in a bush on a ward so you can see them. Not the smartest decision you could possibly make. Jiff is... Yeah, well, he has picked up his Dirk now, so even more lethality, looking for that Youmu's. He just built it in the, well, what's debatably the incorrect order. It's still kind of up to preference, I feel, but Dirk is a little bit, just slightly more damage, just edges out a little bit.
I feel like you want the Dirk first, anyways, because CDR doesn't matter as much if you don't do as much damage as Jungle Milk is getting engaged on here. It looks like 0-2 Hero is going to get the Twisted Advance down. League of Banter is probably going to go down, but not before... Oh, well, slightly before Jungle Milk. But Jungle Milk does still go down.
Yeah, interesting situation. There are very good responses recently from Reese's Pieces. They have been really on point, and 0-2 Hero had a good teleport before. Overall, for this team, this is looking great, and I mean, it's hard to say that either way, actually, as they're within 100 gold of each other right now, team-wise. But, Silph. I'm so nervous when he walks up like that now. Oh, okay, that sapling just kind of gave up. Just wanted to run in place for a second.
It's like, I need my cardio.
Wondering, getting really favorable trades onto this Orianna right now. Really good accuracy with the overloads. Working around that mark.
Might go down here. 0-2 Hero, full health. Not happening quite yet, but this is possibly a dive waiting to happen. There's no junglers on the top side of the map. Yeah. Well, Jungle Milk's kind of on the top side, but not close enough.
League of Banter.
League of Banter gonna have to kick him away, and it looks like the Dragon's Rage was enough to save him, but Silfried vaulting in and gonna get stunned immediately by Reese. Great dazzle there. League of Banter getting the second Q, and it looks like a blown shockwave, however. A little unfortunate. The Mantrid Q from Karma, rear window. Can you get the snare? No, but you can get the auto to kill him. Oh my god, these fights are just... What is happening?
They swore that they were going to actually try. Some of these movements and engages and over chasing are just looking like Everybody's just trying to have a good time. Sylph! What was that?
Okay. When they told you they were trying, did they tell you they were trying to entertain us or win the game? Because that's a big difference.
They said they were going to try hard. They didn't specify in what way exactly, I suppose. But, man,
well, there we go. It's all about the context, I guess. A little bit of a tank fight going down here. Meowing Cat's going to win this one almost for sure. Noxie and Guillotine going to be just enough to take him out there.
The phage power spike.
Yeah, can't exactly call them wet noodle fights when there's a Darius involved.
Yeah, some pretty sturdy noodles up there when there's Darius involved generally. But that was the first kill actually onto 0 to Hero. Oh man, League of Banter just all over this map right now. He has a ward to get out 2 of them even.
But he doesn't even want to get out. He's like, come on!
Yeah, he wanted that fight. He was completely safe if he needed to get out, but didn't even want to. Aggressive plays from Banter, and oh man, here he comes mid.
And the juke from behind, the Dragon's Rage coming out, Wandering gonna go down, the TP from 0 to Hero gonna be cancelled, which is smart. That would not have ended well for him, I don't think.
Yeah, nothing to find there. Ooh, Reese showing mid with Jungle Milk.
Reese stun him, Jungle Milk getting incredibly low here, the heal from Tarek gonna save him, but Tarek heal is just so disappointing every time I see it.
Yep, that's the nature of AoE heals. Unfortunately.
I'm like, oh man, dude, I got 3 stacks, I got hella health. Yeah, plus 120. Alright, cool. I guess that works.
Yeah, I mean, again, unfortunately that is the nature of AoE heals. They tend to be really underwhelming if they have to be balanced, which they do. Really lame, I know. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Oh, rear window.
Going for 1v however many are there. 1v2 only, it looks like so far. I was expecting a third to just suddenly appear, because it seems to be the pattern when Sylph vaults. Wandering gonna get a kill probably onto Milkshake Mac. It looks like League of Banter trying to come around to save his mid laner, but Panda Blubber is on the chase onto rear window as well. It looks like he's gonna try and get the Dragon Rage, but didn't quite get it. The flash. Oh, flash twisted advance, the shockwave going wide. Milkshake Mac is going to get low. Wandering trying to kill him with just autos. Tarek ultimate is going to come out here. Not necessary, but cool. So
drop sunglasses, it's great. Oh, Jiff.
Oh, and here's what I was talking about with the Quinn. It's just super assassination, but, you know, even 0-4 and 5. As a team fight breaks out mid, Panda Blubber probably going to go down here. It looks like League of Banter's a little deep now. 0 to Hero might be able to take him out. Not going to try for it, though. Probably smartly. Jungle Milk might get hit up by the Resonating Strike here, and he's going to go down to the Noxie and Guillotine. A flash double Noxie and Guillotine from Meowing Cat. Jeez.
Flash dunk. Oh, man. Style points there from Meowing Cat. Works out in his favor as well, and now Sylph getting that kill. Doesn't even really take a lot of time to shove out the lane, but, I mean, he's up there in no time thanks to Valor. Assist on that mid turret. Second of the game for better team, and they're absolutely living up to their name, and they were neck and neck for the longest time. It was an advantage to Reese's Pieces off of the level 1, then dead even. Now it's completely tilted in the favor of better team right now. 6,000 gold in the lead at 15 minutes. What a game.
So it's a bit of a switch. Oh,
yeah.
Sylph going for another assassination, but not going to turn into anything. Jeez, those Karma Qs are chunking. A 6-stack Dark Seal.
Oh, yeah, didn't even notice that Dark Seal pickup there. Very interesting choice, but, I mean, why not? If you're not going to die, there's really no reason to not pick it up, honestly. 6 stacks, definitely paying off, for sure. And
absolutely.
That could easily turn into Women's Eyes later and end up all the way up to 25, as long as Rear Window keeps up this trend. Although he has path kind of... Oh, Wandering.
Oh, League of Banter is going to take out Wandering here. He just does so much damage so quickly. 0 to Hero. Getting hit up by the Sonic Wave, but I don't think that was a smart decision, Banter. If you have Dragon's Rage, you're going to have to use it right now, and you are. Going to take the Blast Plant. Oh, Sylph is going to go down onto Jiff, and it looks like Jiff might die, but Panda there. Save his 80 carry.
Now blue buff Steel now coming through for better team, and they just have complete control over this jungle. They killed a mid laner. The jungler is nowhere to be seen on that side of the map. They can just walk in no problem. Oh, Sylph.
That's a
what a hit.
A little bit of a chunk there. Oh, bullet time coming out. Not quite enough to kill him.
Really close there.
Is Jif not packing DFT? I didn't look in the loading screen. Oh, jeez, Thunderlords. Thunderlords was
Yeah.
not to take the goal down to like.
Fortunately,
20%.
oh man, that was close.
I respect what was happening there, but it didn't quite work out. Meowing Cat needs to get this 5th stack here. It looks like Banter's going to try and help him out. He gets the 5th stack. He's going to try and get the Noxian Guillotine onto Wandering, but Wandering kiting beautifully. 0-2 Hero, a little too tanky.
Oh man, now all of a sudden, I mean, the gold lead has not budged quite yet. It's not going to really move all that much off of just 2 kills. However, this is something that Better Team should be kind of concerned about if they really do want to win this game, which I don't see why you wouldn't want to win the game, no matter what the situation is. Even if you are trolling, if you are trying to have a good
clearly
time,
trolling,
memeing. I mean, I'm not calling him out for this game. I just mean in general. Like even if you're trolling, even if you're just trying to have a good time, picking interesting things, trying to have fun, you still want to win ultimately. Oh, Realm Warp.
Milkshake Mac is in a bad way here. Gonna blow the shockwave. I don't think that was the correct decision there. Silthrink trying to go on the back line onto Jif, but it looks like he might have to settle for Panda Blubber as Jungle Milk comes in to try and kill Rear Window. It looks like Rear Window is stuck in a 1v5. Silk, you need to just run with your ultimate. Meowing Cat coming in with a teleport. They might try and turn this, but Rear Window still trying to escape.
What?
League of Banter going in onto the teleporting top laner, and it looks like 0-2 Hero and Rear Window are going to go down. Milkshake Mac also went down, but it looks like Wandering is going to have to try and fight his way through 3. Not going to happen as he goes down to the Sonic Wave of League of Banter. These fights, man.
That was a really interesting teleport from 0 to Hero. It
was like 500 units.
Yeah, he teleported from where Stilt is right now down to where Meowing Cat is. Like, it's literally like 3 to 4 seconds of walking. He saved no time. He burned a 5-minute cooldown. He took more damage than he needed to. Interesting decision. Still, no! Not again.
Haven't you learned?
Flashbacks.
Use the blast plan. No. All right.
Doesn't have the attack speed for it. Wasn't willing to take that risk. Thought he had higher chances of being able to run out. Yeah, you miss all the shots you don't take, all the blast cones you don't take. He knows that they're there. Okay, he just wanted to steal it. Just wanted to be cheeky. He had a way out if he needed it. Flash available, blast cone there. Oh yeah, that would have been super VM to go in and steal it for sure. Bullet time down now. Rear Window maybe in a bad spot.
Rear Window is in trouble. The entire Better Team is in trouble with a 3-man Shockwave. Meowing Cat might be able to finish this. League of Banter coming in with a Sonic Wave on the backside. Panda Blubber getting knocked away from his teammates, but it's not going to matter because 0-2 Hero had the mark on him. Meowing Cat recovering an insane amount of health with a double Noxian Guillotine. Good lord, do not let this man have Darius.
Oh my gosh, what a play. What a series of events that Shockwave completely turned that. And I mean, I said this is kind of a... I felt like...
He's going to go in on the Wandering. What are you doing? And Wandering flashes out. All right.
Go for it,
he's burning flash.
Pull the trigger. Right. You know you want to.
Do it!
You're going to decide against it this time, for whatever reason. Not sure what makes this time different than the previous, but we'll not be diving in and to his death this time. We'll just be resigning to some farm, maybe a pick here or there. Who really knows? Good luck getting caught out as a Quinn, though, because you're very, very fast. And there is not a ton of very quick CC on the side of Reese's Pieces here. But yeah, to touch on that bottom lane fight, that was really just made by that Orianna Shockwave coming through. And Morello's first build. Huge risk for Milkshake Mac, I feel, as he was getting bullied around by Wandering for so long. Not going Abyssal first, which he seems to be building into now. Has the Fiendish Codex and the Negatron Cloak. Both of those build into Abyssal, of course. Not going for that build first seems really risky when you're getting poked around and pushed around in your lane when you're at risk of dying so often. But he stuck it through, and now he has fantastic damage on his Shockwaves. And if he can keep delivering multi-man Shockwaves like he did down bottom before, it's going to be an
Hero
easy
killing
game.
it on Meowing Cat. Not the smartest idea.
No.
0-2 Hero is certainly going to go down here. 5 hemorrhage stacks. Meowing Cat not even going to bother with a Noxian Guillotine. Don't know if that was the right decision. Oh, jeez. That was a huge decimate. And then Jungle Milk getting chunked out by the Orianna Command Dissonance and attack, I believe. Still learning her abilities because they're all command, and it's just...
Yeah, command, attack, movement, protect is the shield, dissonance is the mini shockwave, shockwave is the big shockwave.
Weird how that works out.
Who knew? Who could have guessed? Shockwave is the shockwave thing.
It's
man.
so funny. I've been wanting to talk about the triple rejuve beat start since you brought it up, but it's just been constant action.
Oh, Milkshake Mac.
As Milkshake Mac almost goes down, blowing shockwave, gonna miss it, but Silvery coming in and just almost instantly 100-0ing Jiff. Phantom Blubber is caught out here. He has his ultimate taking, but a great Dragon's Rage from League of Banter. Milkshake Mac is gonna do some additional damage, and it's gonna get taken out. We never have time to talk.
Plenty of time to talk. We've had the whole game.
We've had the whole game to talk about these guys being monkeys. Come on. They just don't stop fighting, and I love it. But at the same time.
Yeah, but now, better team onto the Baron. Meowing Cat can play Bouncer here. He still has his red buff that he killed 0 to hero with before. He got the double grab again.
Two-man apprehend. It looks like he might get the two-man decimate as well. Yeah, and it looks like Jungle Milk's going to go down instantly with that Noxian Guillotine as his 0 to hero. This is over. That is a lethality Darius coming out.
What crazy damage from Meowing Cat on this Darius. Absolutely insane. Looking to push it further. Double Infernal Drake with an Ocean to sustain as well. So
the
much
Rise
damage.
Wave Play though, rear window getting low. Gonna have to flash out. League of Banter might be in the same scenario, but he doesn't have his flash.
I was about to say there still has to be
BM.
Some amount of respect from better team. But then Meowing Cat starts recalling in their base, and yeah, that's just not true. They hit him up, but they can't just enough to cancel his recall, just enough to bug him. Tickle him a bit on the way out.
Oh, Milkshake Mac.
Ghost away, he's out. Dang.
It certainly rained down there, and Oriana gonna have to Ghost Flash out. Sylph, you shouldn't have popped your passive for that. Or ultimate. God. It feels like a passive.
It does.
You don't really... It's such a great ability, though. I remember when the Quinn rework came out and I just played Jungle Quinn. It wasn't great or anything, but it was so fun. Back when home guards were a thing, could rush home guards and have like 1200 move speed ganks.
Yeah, those ganks were great. Generally not if you're on the receiving end, though. I will say that much.
Oh, no, not at all.
I mean,
why are they playing so far up?
Sylph, yeah, seriously. And then all of a sudden... You get lane ganked by a Quinn, she doesn't wait in the bush or anything. Jungle Milk, your jungler just dies. Just randomly.
Yeah.
Not even to the Quinn, sometimes.
It was so funny doing those ganks, though. Quinn is such a fun champion if she actually works. Because you would come out of nowhere. They'd be like, oh, we just saw Quinn backing. It's fine. We can play up. And then suddenly you're there within literally 3 seconds. It's like, oh,
yeah, what was it? Top lane Quinn?
I
don't even think you had to. I don't even think people were taking TP on top lane Quinn or mid lane
Why
Quinn.
would you? You wouldn't have to. Just double down on the damage.
Exactly, and you can just
triple infernal
turn around. Yeah, that is triple infernal. Huge amount of damage right now, and Milkshake Mac is definitely one of the best beneficiaries of it. But I mean, there is an Edge of Night Darius on the other side of the map with the BF sword to boot now as well. So. Certainly enjoying his flat stats this game. Lee Sin as well with the Dirk and the Black Cleaver between them. They have so much armor pen. Like, it doesn't matter how many or how few items Sylph has at this point. They're not going to have any armor, and he's still going to be able to do damage.
No. Oh, jeez. That was a lot of damage going down onto Jiff as 0 to hero gets engaged on by Meowing Cat. And we know how this is going to end, everyone. This is going to end with a dead tree. Oh, the Flash. Flash Noxian Guillotine.
Yeah, and he's level 16 now. That's full reset, I believe. Maybe not. No, I think he got 16 off of that. So not quite full reset. I can't tell. I see the buff ticking, but I don't see the particle.
Oh, the insect coming out from League of Banter, a one-man shockwave on the Panda Blubber. Bullet time coming out from Jiff, but it's not going to do anything because he's so far behind at this point. League of Banter saving it. Oh. Poor Sylph, he tried so hard.
He just... Oh man, that was...
It was like,
that was
I got it.
Like, I got this. Don't worry. I can get one auto off, right? Nope.
Nope. Never.
Instantly dead. Instantly to the fountain laser. No hope whatsoever. What a game from Better Team,
I would
though.
have killed. I would kill for a sort of or mic check for learning fives, so that we could hear exactly what happened when
I
Sylph
know.
did that.
Seriously.
Because I would just love to hear just his confidence dying in that moment. Because that's what happens to me every time. I'm like, I got it. Oh. And you just die a little inside. It feels awful. But it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. So, well, it might, but it's hard to come back from a 17k gold deficit, to say the least.
Yeah,
Especially
absolutely.
at 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, I mean, let's look at the gold totals real quick here. There's honestly...
Oh, wow, that top lane.
Yeah, it's completely one-sided. The jungle as well, equally one-sided.
Yep. Young Cat is probably just going to kill Wandering without the stacks. Yep. And it looks like he's going to have to get the Decimate on at least one. He does. And it looks like Noxie and Guillotine coming out. That's a triple kill for Darius as Jif goes down in the top lane. League of Banter BMing his top laner by taking the potential Penta. Gonna try and save it, but... oh, the double BM from Banter.
He just takes them both. Thank you very much. That's
Report
gonna be...
jungler, 9x. Wait, 11x. We have 2 spectators. It's fine.
Yes. Yeah, this is discussed in the lobby. The math checks out. They did the math. Oh man, what a game. That was certainly something from both of these teams. Both of them.
That was art
Shortcomings.
itself.
Oh yeah,
that was poetry in motion.
Both had some shortcomings. Both had some questionable decisions, but ultimately there were a lot of kills. There were, I mean, just for Better Team, they had 38 kills in 28 minutes. Like, that is ridiculously high. That is absurdly high for any game. Oh man, what a series! what a start to the series. We still got one more game after this, by the way.
I'm ready. I'm super hype. I want to see it. I want to see it get even crazier. I want Sylph to whip out that Alawi 80 carry. I'm ready.
Oh yeah,
Alawi 80 carry, Pantheon support. That is a deadly lane combination.
Well, we'll have to see if that ends up coming out. We only got one more game left, regardless of the results. So stick around. We will see a bit more trolling in just a few minutes. But we are going to go to a quick break while we get everything set up. Don't go
See you
anywhere.
then.
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed down no 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed down no 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed down no 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the coaching show match here at Learning Fives. This is game 2. Last game, better team was, funnily enough, the better team. So we'll see if that continues.
Yeah, there's quite a bit on the table here. They tried their best to throw away the game very early on, but they just couldn't help themselves from winning in the end. Anyway, and it seems like at least some of these bands are going to stick as we do see Zed taken off the table here first. This time for better team, as these teams have swapped sides.
Yeah, Kazakhstan, pretty standard stuff. I wish I could say something interesting about a Kazakhstan. He's just really strong. He smacks people really hard when they're alone.
Yep.
And even when they're with people, if he's fed enough, he scales really well with lethality. There you go. Rise Band. Okay.
Boom. Meta champion.
Hmm.
Scales with lethality. Boom. Meta.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's why it was banned. Shaco ban again? Come on, guys! Don't deny me this pleasure. I've literally gotten to cast a Shaco 0 times.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten to cast one yet either. Honestly.
I'm gonna force Lucent Shaco or Beautiful Korean to get on a semi-professional team, and then force them to join a league that I am casting, just so I can cast a Shaco game. I'll figure it out.
We do what we must.
It's a lot of effort just to cast Shaco, but it's worth it. TF and Lee Sin bands coming out. Who cares?
Oh my gosh. You got it again.
Oh, no! No! What are you doing?
Oh, man.
Why are you giving the Darius man of the Darius?
I mean, there are...
Is Fiora a counter? I don't feel like she is.
It's a skill-based counter, because you can parry the grab, you can parry Decimate, you can parry his ultimate. There's a lot of different options to avoid taking a lot of damage, and she can actually stand up to his trading early by matching with her own, having good, jump in, hit the vital to trade, get a little bit of healing, some movement speed, run right back out. That's kind of the ideal situation for Fiora. Darius can't respond to that incredibly well if the Fiora plays it right. 0 to hero is, in fact, going to have to go from 0 to hero here if he wants much hope in this matchup. It's very much skill-based, but it is a better matchup than Maokai, I feel.
I mean, the thing is here, you're going against... Oh, please don't lock that in. I will just feel bad for you all game. But the thing is here, you're going against someone you know is, if not a Darius main, someone who has played Darius enough to get Mastery 7.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't be confident enough. Maybe 0 to hero is in the same situation with Fiora.
Possibly.
But then why wouldn't he pick it last time? So
Maokai's busted.
First pick Fiora. So
they had first pick. They first picked Maokai. Then Darius was picked into the Maokai. Oh my gosh, Camille got through too. Into the jungle she goes. League of Banter.
All right.
Boy.
I'll take it.
Similar to Lisa last time. That's some ball delivery right there for this Orianna. That is going to be a fantastic shockwave setup with the Hextech ultimatum in particular. If you want to pick off one singular person at the very least, as it does knock everyone else away. But Camille, she has an AoE stun. Technically, it's like a line stun.
Yeah, this is going to be
hook shot, second cast of hook shot rather. So fantastic delivery there. Vi would be better, but as you can see, Vi is already taken on the other side.
Taken.
Corki is locked in likely for wandering in that mid lane. So I feel that's a much better matchup into this Orianna, honestly.
Oh
man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
These hovers not inspiring any confidence here whatsoever. Janna is the other lock-in right now. That's already completed. Oh man, are we actually going to see... Okay, no, we're not going to see new support, it doesn't look like. Lucian Bard would be very good though, very interesting. ADC is still technically up in the air. Yeah, and he's lethality based. He's basically the meta. Yep, there it is. For Sylph. I just hope he doesn't go Lucian. He did blue Ashe way back, oh man, almost a year ago in one of the staff show matches. He built the blue Ezreal build on Ashe. It did not go well. I know Lucian was like a meme thing for a while. I hope he doesn't do that here. Oh man, All right, this is
Oh boy.
my zone.
Janna 80 carry Jinx support, everyone.
Yeah, yeah,
This
definitely.
is pretty
No,
interesting.
this is my element here. Jinx main. I got her day one. Have like
Hell
700
yeah.
games on her or
I
something
have a
since
novelty
release.
account named Flame Chompers.
Perfect, perfect. All right, this is gonna be great. Uh,
Yeah.
we need to spam
Oh.
get excited in the Discord ASAP, guys.
Yeah. If I don't see at least 6 notifications, I'll be disappointed.
Okay, so let's recap some of these picks.
Oh, damn it. They switched back.
I know they're doing the troll swaps again. It doesn't look like we're getting any
I
troll
wanted the Bard
summers this
jungle, man.
time. No risks taken. Um, oh boy, everything is pretty standard here, honestly. For the most part, the Jinx is kind of interesting. A little bit out of the ordinary. Janna, I feel like, is kind of on the teetering on the edge right now of being really viable. She just doesn't quite fit the bill for what people are looking for in a support right now. So she's just not the absolute best, which she will be when shield heal based supports come back. Corki is really good. Vi is just a patch or two out of the meta, out of the really popular, like almost every solo queue game and showing up in LCS meta. Fiora
Yeah. Well,
is
she's
here and
certainly a
there.
staple of the
Yeah,
Learning Fives meta.
yeah, no, definitely. I mean, she's an incredibly strong champion. When you just want to get a lot of ganks down and you really want to brute force engages, and I like that decision here because the oh man, better team took a risk last time without having it really very much engage, but it just didn't matter because they turned collectively into a steamroller and just walked through whatever they wanted to, got kills left and
Yeah.
right, caught people off guard, and each team kind of handed some kills over pretty frequently in the last game as well. But having a guaranteed engage tool like this Vi is very good, and the double ADC with the Fiora behind it and a Janna to boot is a really strong comp, a really diverse comp overall.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing the Loosey Goosey here. That's my favorite. Maybe the Camille jungle takes priority over it in my mind. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided my favorite yet, Blaster, but
Man, I personally I don't like Camille jungle all that much.
I don't think it's going to be very good.
No, one of the big things that really hurts Camille in the jungle is her lacking AOE. In the lane, the one time that I've actually gotten to play Camille, I noticed almost immediately that her wave control is incredibly bad because she has no major AOE abilities to wave clear, and that carries over into the jungle twofold, really, because you're taking a lot of damage because of having bad clear, and you're not getting the heal from her W either. So it can work pretty good for ganking, I suppose, and it's definitely workable. It's just
But wait, I've got an
oh,
idea.
okay,
All right. So Banter is a Shaco main to the
yeah,
point where it got banned out against him, right? The old Shaco build, before the jungle changes, the option was there for Machete Rejuve Bead, which went into Tiamat. So
okay,
I'm gonna make the bold prediction that's gonna be 100% wrong, that League of Banter is gonna start that and get an early Tiamat to make up for the bad clear. So I'm gonna be
yeah.
wrong, but that's my prediction.
I mean, I think that's kind of viable on paper. That is something that I feel like she desperately needs if you want any amount of wave control or a good clear. That's really the only way
I don't
to
know if she can
remedy.
start the bead though.
No, yeah, that would be kind of dicey. But
That's the risk.
yeah, but right now, guys, we are going to be loading up onto the Rift in just a second. So we're going to go to a very short musical break once again, and we will be back when we are loaded in, and we get
See
to
you
see
then.
all this action unfold.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Game 2 of the Coaching Show Match here at Learning Fives. We have 3 Fervor of Battles coming out for Better Team here, but let's just go through the names one more time. I'll try and do it even faster this time. Okay, on the side of Better Team, Meowing Cat in the top lane, League of Banter in the jungle, Milkshake Mac in the mid lane, Silthreen on 80 carry and Rear Window on support. I will never get his name right on the first try. On the other team, Reese's Pieces, which is still a great name. Zero to Hero in the top lane, Jungle Milk in the jungle, Wandering in mid lane, Jiff on 80 carry, and Pain of Blubber on support as we see a magical journey at level 1. The cheese level 1.
The Spanish League strat. This has been done in a professional league. This is months ago now. It went viral in the league community, basically, because of how creative it was. Oh,
They're
man.
gonna run behind the enemy
Reese
team
has no clue.
and whisper in their ear.
Reese has no clue.
Oh, Reese. A great tornado, though.
Yeah, that might...
Oh,
hookshot.
Hookshot wall dive.
Ooh.
The flash out. Banter's screwed. Banter is so screwed. Like, actually. He is actually boned this game.
He needs a really, really good leash all of a sudden, because now his clear takes a huge hit, like like you're alluding to right now.
It's a 17-second cooldown that doesn't work on monsters. I'm pretty sure even if he got that kill, it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah.
Yep. I was wrong as I suspected,
totally.
which is sad.
Totally how that works. But yeah, Banter, going to get a very heavy leash here, down to 2-300, not even going to be a smite leash. Gonna have a pretty rough time on that first clear, I feel.
Yeah, I miss the old jungle stars where you could start whatever worked best for your champion instead of having to do machete and or talisman. Those, because that was fun because you could get creative with it. You know, you could be like, okay, I'm playing Warwick, so I'll start a dagger and nothing else. Zero to Hero, getting a few hemorrhage stacks down. Meowing Cat, flash, strike him. If he flash auto strikes, he gets the 5th stack. I think it's Crippling Strike. I didn't remember the adjective, so I just went without it.
I believe it is Crippling Strike. Like 99% sure. Wondering though. Go ahead.
I have a notepad file that has every single champion ability. I drill myself on it every day, and I still don't know. Oh, Panda Blower is getting really low there. Zero to Hero just popping a vital. Good riposte.
Yeah, I mean that is the skill in this skill matchup. That is really what we need to see. League of Banter, early gank again.
Oh! He got caught out, but the adaptive defenses from League of Banter, the hookshot wall dive, he might be able to take him out here.
Don't like
Try
that flash.
and steal the red, but Zero to Hero is coming out. He smites it, and it looks like Wandering's going to try and get it. He's going to try and get Jungle Milk, but it's not going to happen.
Double buffs to this Corky all of a sudden. Oh boy.
Oh, Sylph getting incredibly low. Dashes. Okay, there were like only 2 correct directions to dash there, and he picked one of them. I'm impressed by that. Because, like, if you dash straight away, you're going to land in the chompers, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he did have to travel over them, or he did end up traveling over them regardless. They just had it not armed yet. If he hadn't done it that like second, that half a second, then the chompers would have procced, and he would have still
been
gone through the
toast.
full dash, because it doesn't stop dashes.
Ooh.
But he still would have gotten snared, taking
Janet
damage.
Shield,
Oh no.
too much for Sylph. Exhaust and heal coming out from one team at least. Jiff flashing in. I don't know if that was the right move. It looks like Rear Window body blocked the zap, and Sylph survives because of it. That was Rear Window is Choin B, by the way, the coach of Team Choin B, and doing pretty well. At least I think that's Choin B.
Yes, should be. That is who signed up.
Did he go for a name change?
I don't think he's changed his name. I just don't think Choenby was his name on League ever. On Discord,
okay.
his name is Choenby. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I don't know what the situation is. Meowing Cat is
Oh,
similar
Zero to Hero,
oh,
you're
no.
toast, buddy. Had to flash out.
I think he's still okay. Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Milk.
but Meowing Cat isn't.
Oh, just kidding.
Or is okay. All right.
Still had the flash. I guess Jungle Milk was afraid of going too far and getting pulled into tower. The risk was there. Wandering, doing a lot of work with these double buffs in mid. Junglers meeting up.
Banter. You don't want to be there, buddy.
He has a level advantage.
Yeah, but Fiora's right in the river. She's going down. Jungle Milk Vault Breakers away, and she's going to be fine.
Lack of communication, I feel like, there. With Reese's Pieces, they could have collapsed on that. Wandering even had control mid. That was... League of Banter using his only escape there with no flash was as good as dead if that had been a collapse, but Jungle Milk was just not willing to risk it.
Poor Jif.
Feel like...
Look at his back.
Man, oh dear. Yeah, that's not very good.
Oh,
Only level
great
3 as well.
apprehend.
Zero trying to brute forces here. League of Banter showing up now. No riposte for 15 seconds.
Banter walking elegantly into nothing. Jungle Milk coming in with the assault and battery. A preemptive tactical sweep from Banter. Sorry, I'm just showing off that I know all the ability names because they were so hard to learn. Camille specifically, I was like, all of these are nonsense.
Hookshot is pretty straightforward, but
That one, it started making more sense the more I went through them. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
tactical sweep is the one where she sweeps her leg. Got it.
and then there's
But at first it was all just like,
Ultimatum,
yeah,
which
it was
sounds
like,
super cool, but makes no sense as far as the name goes. Like it doesn't really allude to what it is at all.
yeah, no, it's like, it's an ultimatum. Is it Hex Tech or is it not Hex Tech? I'll spoil it for you. It's Hex Tech. There we go. That's the skill.
Boom.
Which is, yeah.
That's how they design things.
I'm hoping.
go through-
I'm hoping they have like a dartboard where they just toss out a dart at a random adjective. They're like, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. We're using Hex Tech for every passive from now on.
Yep.
I also only recently learned that Corky actually has 2 named passives.
Interesting.
One is Shrapnel. It's not one passive with two functions. It is 2 passives,
Okay.
which is it's a pretty meaningless distinction, but I didn't know it, so I thought maybe someone else might not.
I don't think I knew that either. Oh, Milkshake Mac.
Wandering gonna probably take it out here if he gets the
no.
flash rocket, but he doesn't.
Oh, that was a
flash
big one
down.
too. That was guaranteed. Could
Yeah.
not land it though.
Ooh,
Jif.
great dash in there by Slithering. Rear window. Charnbee, live. The heal coming out from Silverine. Jif is gonna get
Jif still has
little low
heal.
here.
No, he doesn't. No heal.
This fight is so slow. Like, this feels
Yeah.
like it's happening in slow motion
Oh.
as Zap is going to go down and nearly kills him. Cullen coming out to take down Jif, and it looks like Silverine is going to try and fight with Reese here. He gets the kill. That passive working overtime.
Jungle
for
Milk
him.
has flash in a few seconds here, but Fiora up top.
Oh, grand challenge coming out, and it looks like Meowing Cat is going to have to flash away. Last Vital almost popped, but now the ball is in his court.
Come on, man. You gave it away so quickly.
I know, I couldn't help it. I thought about it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm actually that stupid. I actually made that pun. Ugh.
Oh,
You
man.
just-
I was really
sometimes you
confused
just-
for a second, and then I glanced over at Meowing Cat. I was like, "Oh, right, the skin, right, basketball.
Oh, right,
that's
that's
it."
it.
I was looking like, okay, is Oriana here? Like, what's going on?
Oh,
He's got to
that's-
riposte this. Oh no!
Oh, baited it out. Good by Meowing Cat.
Oh man. Oh, wandering though.
get it, special delivery. I don't know why I suddenly turned into angry Batman there, but I'm just excited. This is a great match. I'm just excited.
Angry
This
Batman
CS
for
lead in the
LCS.
top lane is silly.
Oh yeah, it really is, and
And in
it's
bot
kind of
lane.
crazy.
And in mid
Oh,
lane.
what a
What
a rotation.
Backwards. Ooh, missing the hook shot though. Gets the adaptive defenses. Hectek's ultimatum coming out. Silverine gonna get the kill there with his passive. Milkshake Mac gonna have to be careful. Wandering, valking forwards. That is a lot of burst coming out from Corky. Mac is most likely dead here. Final auto to knock him out.
And-
Hextech shrapnel shells, ensuring that he does an even mix of physical and magical from his auto attacks.
Yeah, I mean, certainly helps out when people are trying to build resistances against you. But wondering
I
that
mean,
was
I guess Mac isn't, so it doesn't matter.
not
but-
right this second.
Oh,
Oh,
looks like Vault Breaker coming in.
Oh, no!
League of Banter probably going to want to hookshot wall dive out. He's not going to. Still three. Blast plant back in. Blast plant back in. Oh, he's not going to go for it. Meowing Cat is left on the back lines. Ah!
Rear window.
Still hit blast planted back at. Oh, he's going for the culling here. He gets a few of them. Panda Blubber getting incredibly low. The passive might kill him. Not quite. Sylph is completely out of mana here. Choinby getting a great stun up. But
oh man, it was so
if he had
close.
blast planted over the wall, that would have been an ace, I think, for better team.
Yeah,
Not an ace, but a wipe for.
That, yeah, I mean that was really really close on both ends. If Sylph had just played a little bit worse, similarly, he would have gone down as well. He had no mana at the very end there. He took a huge risk walking back up with that culling. But yeah, not having the damage could have been a wipe on paper, not quite. If Jif had been 6, that could have been 1 or 2 kills with the Super Mega Death Rocket, but he was only level 5 still. But
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Similarly, Reese was also only level 5 in that fight too, so there was no Monsoon to heal anyone, so there was no way that really could have gone any better health bar wise for Reese's Pieces overall in that fight. It's really really close, and a lot of it was just due to this XP deficit down bottom.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be another interesting game. Can never say that these show matches are uninteresting. Sylph going in a little bit on there on Jif. What do you think this build is going to be? The full build for Lucian. Let's make some calls. Do you think he's going to get the RFC?
Ooh, probably. Honestly, I don't see why not.
Like, are we going to see the classic, the old armor pen build on Lucian, or are we going to see something new? Or are we going to see the old sneaky build? Just something like Essence Reaver, Black Cleaver. I love that build, by the way.
Yeah,
that build was
really
amazing. Everyone was crapping
Jungle
on it. It was
Milk.
great. Oh, Banter getting the tactical sweep, the second part, so getting the heal from full health, so it doesn't matter. Flash Hextech Ultimatum. I don't know if that was necessary, but it looks like he's stuck there with Camilla's some choice words I can't say on stream.
Mobility, so much of it, all over the place. Gets him
If
out.
I could
real
speak
clean. Nice.
where I put spaces between every letter, I would say mobility like that. Oh, Super Mega Death Rocket just going wide, but wandering. Red buff, the best MVP. Not gonna save him. He's tried his best.
Like on this Corki, 7 out of the 8 kills for his team right now.
Good lord.
He's gonna have to fight a 2v1 here.
Oh, he didn't get the red buff, but he has blue buff going. Culling going out. Is he gonna flash? Still flashed over the wall. He got hit by Tempered Fate, and a tornado gonna come out from Janna. Silverine is gonna go down here. Exhaust blown by both supports.
Oh, no.
Rear window getting incredibly low.
Sabotaged by his own Bard. The last thing he expected. He thought they had the synergy. But Rear Window just straight up trolled him. Oh, Jungle Milk.
It's like having an Orianna Malphite Janna, and then the Janna Flash Monsoons just before the other ults come out. I have had that happen.
Yeah, I mean, oh man.
Jungle Milk, you might be dead! Hemorrhage is gonna get him, so it looks like Meowing Cat has got some funky amounts of AD, and 0 to hero probably gonna go down here as well. Gonna have to run away. No flash for Meowing Cat. Hemorrhage not enough to take him, but Flash gonna be forced out.
From
Banter.
Zero.
Banter. Banter.
He's got the double dash. He can make it over this wall.
He
can do it.
He can do it. He
missed.
didn't quite do it.
Okay.
He got the assist though.
So clean.
We're good.
No kill for Banter, but still very clean in the end. They get that dive off. Wandering.
Package coming out. Special delivery. Hextech Ultimatum going down onto Wandering. League of Banter is going to die here to the tower. Meowing Cat is likely going to do the same. The auto finishing him off, and Wandering.
Monster on this Corki. 10-0. 10 out of the 11 kills. You don't see that every day.
No, I wish I played mid lane. Corki was my first pentakill in an actual game. But I play bot lane if ever. And Corki is not doing too hot down there right now. Oh, Jungle Milk getting really low. Milkshake Mac, possibly going to get it. Command attack, not quite enough.
Man, what a performance from Wandering so far. He even goes out of his way and takes that first turret for his team. First brick going over. And that is still unnerfed right now. It's getting nerfed next patch. The value is dropping 100 gold. So
thank God. I mean, what? Yeah, no. No, I love getting dove by 5 people in bot lane at 4 minutes.
Oh yeah,
that should happen more.
Good times.
Yeah, it's a blast. It's totally not the reason I stopped playing normals. Ranked
Oh,
outside of
Wandering.
Wandering just like nearly
No chill.
came back with nothing.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I wish the bot lane, for Jif's sake, was
teleport
going
coming out the back from 0 to hero. They're gonna
This
collapse
could be
on
big. Rear window.
Cornby is just gonna die here. Oh, he didn't die just yet. It looks like a great tempered fate. Well, it was until he walked into it. And he's gonna go down. Wandering might go down here to League of Banter. He gets the stun. Is the Q gonna be enough? Precision Protocol coming in big.
And
Well, more adaptive defenses than anything, I guess. But
oh man, the Camille passive is so strong sometimes. But we did see a bit of like a setup there, I guess, from Wandering. He can't really control it, obviously. Can't control it at all, in fact.
Yeah.
But he procced a magic. Oh, had to hold that thought.
0 to hero getting a little bit low here. He's got the 4 stacks. Mountain Cat just needs to auto him once more.
Not again.
5 stacks. Oh, he did. Oh, the dunk coming out. Is he going to get the second one? Forces out the flash. Jif blew both summoners immediately.
Yeah. That's...
Look at those summoner timings. He was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, I am so gone.
Yeah, 0 Ode Hero, again missing the riposte on the Noxian Guillotine. He desperately needs to be hitting those if he wants any hope in this matchup. And I mean, at this point, it might be too little too late. Maybe that would have been the answer. Maybe Jif should have played Urgot, but he hovered it last game. There were other options.
No, there weren't. What are you talking about? Urgot is the only option. Oh, Sylph?
Oh, no.
Oh, couldn't get hit by a rocket.
Never lucky. Dang. That was a big shutdown onto Wandering before from League of Banter. A lot of money over to him, but just doesn't slow Wandering down at all. He just doesn't care. Yeah. Look at that. That was a single regular rocket. And that took down like 200 health nearly from Rear Window, it looks like. And bot turret just going to get shredded here. Sheen, Corki, and the Jinx. That is free low every day. Dragon is up with the superior control down here from Reese's Pieces. They're looking to take this dragon for themselves. They trade 1 turret for 1, and they get their second dragon of the game. I will take that any day of the week. That is fantastic.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I guess they don't technically have it yet. This Bard could steal. It would be absolutely crazy, though. That was actually kind of close.
Yeah, that would have been interesting, to say the least. I would have been tilted off the face of the earth, but these guys are a little more experienced than I. I'm not sure if the call was the right choice for Jif. I mean, like, I know he had a terrible back timing, but I'm wondering if a second Doran's Blade would have been better.
I'm thinking that it was okay, because he's basically... Cull is like an investment, basically. Where with Doran's, you're going to sell it anyway, but Cull ends up paying for itself with its passive, and then that's also before you resell it. You end up making money off of Cull ultimately. And plus, it's just you're putting money away right now, getting a little bit of power, and then you're able to cash it in later, basically, by proccing the passive and selling it and getting about 600 gold later. So, I mean, it's definitely debatable, but I personally think it's a good choice. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! That is incredible damage coming out, but the Shockwave, Wandering flashes the Shockwave. Milkshake Matt gonna go down here. Wandering gonna get the triple kill. It looks like Cullen coming out from Silthreen. Oh boy, that was...
Oh, Meowing Cat.
Cat gonna try and go for it. He gets the Apprehend and he gets the Noxian Guillotine. And it looks like Jungle Milk is next on the buffet table for Meowing Cat. Doesn't quite make it over the wall. And it looks like Panda Blubber is gonna get flashed on by Silthreen. And that was quite the turn.
Yeah. I mean, Wandering already has that IE, picked up a Zeal as well, likely going for Rapid Fire. Massive amounts of damage. You saw how often he was critting there. I mean, if that... I touched on the Jin build that's going around right now with the Yomus into IE. If that didn't show you the power of IE second, granted it is a 13 kill Corki. He has a bit earlier than usual.
Yeah.
Even still, critting for 500-600 damage this early on in the game is still going to be huge no matter when you get it. Jif in a real bad spot. Yeah, he just knows. He knows he's dead here.
I don't know, everyone's waiting. They're just like, all right.
Surrounded by 5 even. What? I'm curious as to why they're actually committing so many people down here. Like, yeah, it's great to get a kill, spread the gold around. They get the assist on absolutely everyone. I love that, but...
I think that was why. Because they were already rotating down to try and catch the Jinx, and then I guess they thought Jif was going to run.
Right.
I mean, why dedicate them in the first place?
Yeah,
I guess
that's what I was really getting at. Like, there's no objectives down there. Basically, you get the kill on the Jinx, great. If you spread the assist gold around like they did, fantastic. That's a lot of money. But that's not as much as getting an objective would, and I feel like that was just not, like, a super effective roam from all 5 people. They left an opening in the mid lane, very specifically. Oh my gosh! And Wondering just tore that tower to shreds, and
this
now,
Corki
oh my
is
gosh,
filthy.
Yeah, he's just killing absolutely everything right now. Oh, that was really close. Good catch from Milkshake Mac to save League of Legends' life potentially there.
Shockwave coming out. Milkshake Mac gonna take him down. Silthreen gonna try and go in, but it looks like that was the end of things. Jungle Milk using the Assault and Battery. Never mind. It looks like Jif got excited, and Jungle Milk possibly going down here, but Jif is gonna defend with the damage. And Meowing Cat, come on. Chase it. 0 to hero coming out with a counter TP. They might be able to turn this. Panda Blubber, use your Tornado. Or Monsoon works as well. Meowing Cat going to get the grand challenge issued on him.
Oh no, Jif.
And Jif is dead.
Okay, flash the corner.
That was a great flash.
Ooh, that was really good. Maximizing the distance he could get there, but they're still at risk.
That was a good split as well.
Oh! Beautiful reaction
that was
from
just
0
a
to
great
hero.
series of plays by everyone. Great TP, great riposte, great
great Jinx flash.
Yeah. Great split actually by the entirety of Reese's pieces. Because you'll notice I think they saw the Camille, because they do have wards in that general area. They saw the Camille coming and they said, okay, he's gonna want to go on that thin wall between or right next to our tier 2. So let's split so that he can't get any of us off that wall.
Right.
And I mean they did, except for Zero, who went north, who then reposted the stun. So,
yeah, and the split there was also partially likely due to Meowing Cat as well, because then with how they ended up splitting, worst case scenario, you lose either 2 or 3 people. If they don't split, then they're at risk of losing all 5 or 4 people even.
Yeah.
And at that point, I mean, you're almost just losing the whole game. When they're pushed that far up, when they're this far ahead, it feels like they're way further ahead, but the goal is so weighted in Wondering's favor. He's already 3 items at 22 minutes. That's another kill.
Oh, jeez.
It's falling in his lap at this point. He doesn't even have to try for these Silk.
Oh, League of Banter coming out, trying to get the stun onto Wandering. Gets a little bit short. Hextech Ultimatum coming out onto Wandering. Meowing Cat on the backside. Wandering not going to be able to get out here. Nearly kills Rear Window. Tries to get it with the last Missile Barrage. Not going to happen. Valkyrie is going to anger those wolves. And in return, Meowing Cat is going to let his natural enemy, the wolf, survive. As a thank you. So I've got a weird question that doesn't apply at all this game. It applies to some of the champions in this game, but not this game in particular. Does Corki still fall off late game?
I don't think this
like,
game
this
is going
one's
to see...
not going to.
No, not really.
Unless it goes to like 80 minutes, but...
With his changes that he got with the Marksman update with the package about a year ago, he became significantly more useful, and he ends up scaling way later because now he can be... He has, like, not even a mini Rumble. He just straight up has a Rumble ultimate with a knockback. That also launches... That also gets him into range to deal damage. Can be used as an initiator, as an escape mechanism. There's a lot of options with the package alone that changed him, but also they just split his damage clean down the middle, like you alluded to earlier, talking about his passive instead of just giving him true damage. So he just scales way better, and the package is super useful. You can do stuff like that.
Special delivery into 4.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez. That was brutal. Meowing Cat, I don't think these guys will actually want to go down onto this. Jif is going to try and do his best, but Meowing Cat got the 5 stacks. He can kill pretty much anyone he can touch, but that's the problem. Can he touch anyone? Choinby probably going to go down here. I don't know if Wandering should have valked out, but he's going to survive here. Jif is not able to kill Meowing Cat, and Sylph is going to take him out. Well, not Jif, but the other one.
Jif.
Then Jif is going to go down too because this Hextech ultimatum was brilliant.
No.
But, Super Mega Death Rocket going just a little bit wide. That was,
If you were looking over the wall there when Jif was in that Hextech ultimatum, he got a rocket onto Sylph and then predicted his pathing with a zap. But Sylph saw the particle from the zap because he stepped into the brush for a second and was able to dodge it in the end. But that was beautiful, beautiful Jinx play from Jif in the end, and his kiting was great on League of Banter as well. Shockwave still up.
That was cool. Jif getting the Shockwave hit. Pain of Lover's gonna go down here almost for sure, unless Zero to Hero can save him. Flashes in with the grand challenge. Milkshake Mac in a little bit of trouble here. Riposte coming out, but a great tempered fate from Weir Window. Jeez.
Knife's edge on so many of these fights right now. It just keeps happening. There are so many people that are close to death repeatedly. We saw it start earlier around that dragon, where there were 3 or 4 really low members off the back of Sylph's calling. Just ticking them down, chunking them down further and further as that fight went on. Didn't quite pan out, and that's just, again, that is the standard for this game. There are a lot of kills coming through, for sure. There's almost a kill a minute for both of these teams right now. But, oh man, like, there's just so many people that are
stacked on the Wandering. It's all stacked on the Wandering is the problem for.
Yeah, that feels like it definitely does feel like a problem. He's trying to make the plays that he can, even plays that he can't, and somehow nearly pulling them off, or is successfully pulling them off, to try and carry this game as hard as he can. He knows that he is in a very important position.
Window.
Uh-oh.
Getting the exhaust out. Wandering is most likely dead here. Redemption and Monsoon coming out. Wandering is going to try and heal up a little bit as League of Banter goes down to the Super Mega Death Rocket. Assault and Battery goes down in the backline. We don't see it right now because Zero to Hero is getting killed at the moment. Jungle Milk didn't end up killing Milkshake Mac there with the Assault and Battery, although it was cool to watch. And I'm going to say something that is going to sound potentially stupid to everyone watching and you, but I think I can defend it a little bit.
Okay.
I think the 1v4 by Wandering would have been smart if his team could have done literally any damage to Darius.
Yeah, probably.
Because he's 18-5. At the time, he was
I think
16-4.
Like, he's taking huge risks, but I think they can work out. Oh, the Locket blocking so much damage here.
Oh, but Jif is going to get almost taken out on the backside. Redemption coming out. Meowing Cat getting incredibly low here. Gets the passive off, but it doesn't matter because he goes down. Jungle Milk going to go down as well. And it looks like Wandering's going to do his best to 1v3. And he's going to do it successfully. A quadra kill for Wandering. In case anyone was guessing who got the quadra kill, it's the guy who's still alive.
Banter, that's the Penta.
Banter.
That's the Penta for Wandering here. You can see he wants it, but he also wants to help his team. Oh, he might get it anyway. You don't have to hand anything to Wandering. He can just take it at 22-5. He has as many kills as the entirety of Better Team does, and they have almost a kill per minute. This is insane. An insane KDA for Wandering. He's popping off here. Doesn't look like he will get it, though. Now he's at a huge risk because now everybody's respawning, but they're trying to stop Jif instead.
Oh, they're going for Jif. That is the wrong decision. Jif is the weaker of the two. He's actually might be one of the weakest on his team. Jif nearly taking out Banter there, even.
Yeah, good crits would have made
Wandering's
that kill
full build.
happen. Wandering is full build. He got a Void Staff as his last item. So, for the record,
terrible.
No, I mean, it worked for
better, I think.
Exactly half of his damage, and all of his spells scale off of AP. So, yeah, no, that's good. It's very good across the board. I should say exactly half of his auto damage. All of his spells are magic damage. So, it's like
isn't his E split as well? I'm not 100% on that. I will check it right now because you're spectating.
It is. Oh man.
Yes, it is. It is split just like his auto piece.
Okay, so yeah, and I noticed. I did just check it a little bit myself as well. So nothing's going on really. I noticed just completely scale off of AD. So Wandering. Oh my gosh!
Almost instantly destroys Milkshake Mac, but he's gonna go down.
Look at Banter's health though. Banter didn't get hit by anything except for walking on the package. That is so much damage from that burn zone. Mountain Drake
Wandering,
spawning.
overestimating his range.
Yeah,
What
but
happened
the
there?
good thing here is that since they got that top inhib, that is as far away from dragons as it can be. Oh, I
they're gonna go
love
and
this
try to
call.
take the
I
middle
love this
lane.
call from Reese's Pieces here. This is so smart. There's no vision whatsoever until they get up to the turret. This is dead. 100%. There's no quick
Yep.
backs. You can't take a Baron and get the buff. It's just
Everyone but
Dragon
Sylph is staying.
stopping the recall or attempting to at least Jiff. Not quite going to be able to do it, but they get the inhib and get out. And heck,
If they can get to Dragon in time,
they don't have time. It would be really, really close. They don't quite have time. If Jungle Milk had pulled
They
back,
might be able to clean up though.
yeah,
Assault
they can
battery
certainly.
coming.
Oh, nope. Doesn't look like it'll pan out for them, unfortunately. Unlucky.
Damn.
But that was a really smart call from Reese's Pieces overall. That was, oh man,
Absolutely.
that rhymed really way more than intended. But yeah, I love a rundown mid in that situation. There's no vision. There are no creeps outside of the base for better team. So in the mid lane, and they had no wards in their lane at all. So very, very smart, really fast play. And they get the inhib for it, traded for a single dragon, and that just makes the dragons even. They don't really lose anything for that. They're not at a deficit now. The only thing they really lose out on is now, well, there's as much bonus true damage to objectives for one team, for a better team as there is for them on the side of Reese's Pieces.
And exactly as much regen.
Yes. So
I think Wandering needs to figure out that he can't dive 1v5 anymore. He can dive 1v4. If Darius is there, he dies. That is
it
like
seems to be the case, yeah.
the long and short of it. Because he can kill Banter and then
Yeah.
get out of his ultimate. That is not a problem. That would take literally like one missile and auto and maybe a Q.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
mean, with this Void Staff, yeah, like, it's a solid maybe with this Void Staff contributing so much damage. It doesn't matter how much MR you build either, because, well, I mean, you're losing more, you end up losing more to him the more you build. They're trying to Death Rush here, but nobody's taking the bait. No one's even walking.
Oh, Wandering
no.
is, but
Oh, he spots them. He spots everyone.
Jungle Milk going in, getting a huge shield, going to use the Assault and Battery on the Sylph. It looks like TP coming out from Meowing Cat. Rear window is going to go down. Flashes for the Vital, and it looks like Meowing Cat is going to die here on the back line. Jungle Milk getting a little bit low. 0 to hero going into the back line of the opposing team, while Wandering cleans up Meowing Cat, and this is a 3 for 2. No, it's a 2 for 2. I can't count, everyone. This is my shameful secret. Oh, come on, get the
Wandering.
Missile Barrage. It'll one-shot Mac. Just gonna go for the safe play of getting the Sheen on him. I respect it, I guess.
Oh, man.
Oh,
No.
all right, there we go. Thank you, Wandering.
Whew,
And
man.
is that another quadra? Or is it
Nope,
just
just
a
a triple. Just the triple.
Just a triple.
It was a 2 for 2 in that fight, so only 3 members left, unfortunately, for Wandering. Not quite able to break 30 kills that game. Holy crap.
He tried.
What a performance
tried.
from Wandering. On his back,
He still had more kills, though.
solo. 27 kills. 27 kills in 33 minutes. He almost had a kill per minute on his own. That's ridiculous. When does that happen? That never happens.
This game.
Oh my gosh.
And then I don't know beyond that, honestly. He had more kills than the entire enemy team. And usually in my games, if that happens, someone has surrendered already. Or at least given up. But to better teams' credit, they didn't give up.
I'm looking at the damage graphs right now. The highest in the game, excluding Wandering, was Sylph with 26,000 damage. Wandering dealt 62,000 damage. No one else was anywhere close to being able to match Wandering in that game with his damage. That was absurd. It was absolutely insane. Oh, man.
And now we can turn this into a teaching moment, because that is what Learning Fives is all about. If you're in your solo queue games and you get this fed and say that you lost because of your team, just take a page out of Wandering's book and don't do that. Just don't do that. You can do it. If you are fed enough, you should win. See, turning everything into a learning experience. And if you can't see why you should have won, you should sign up for next session.
Yeah, definitely. Exact date, can't drop it here. We can't have the super big reveal or anything like that, unfortunately, as that has not been decided yet. But expect that out in the coming days or weeks. It will definitely be. It should almost definitely be before the end of the tournament. But yeah, just keep an eye on that. If you want to know when the next session starts and would like to get involved for yourself, or re-sign up and join us back here again for more Learning 5's action, then go ahead and check out our Twitter and Discord, which are linked down below, and you can follow this channel up above in the top right, and you can be notified whenever we do go live with more show matches like this if you do fancy watching these regularly. If you miss any of the action tonight or throughout the rest of the session or in any of the previous 2 sessions, then be sure to check out our YouTube channel as well, which is linked on our Twitter and in our Discord as well. That has full VODs. This one will be up within the next 2 or 3 hours, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I have been Blaster Boy. I have been joined here by Niberia, and well, it was great casting with you, Niberia. It was a lot of fun.
Always fun.
2 seemingly one-sided games. Honestly, kill-wise, it was a wandering-sided game in game number 2 for sure. But
it's a good way of putting it.
Oh man, what a series, what a match. But I hope you guys do join us back here. If everything goes to plan on Sunday night, we will be back with an EU coach show match. And then, of course, we will be back next weekend to close out the session proper with our tournament finals. We will have an NA and an EU final, one of each. You got to get through those brackets if your team has signed up. And if you'd like to keep up with those, go ahead and check out the tournament info channel in our Discord. Once again, I've been Blaster Boy, joined by Niberia. You've been watching Learning 5's. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all did enjoy this match tonight, and you check us out in the future if you're not already a part of the program. But that's going to be it for right now, and we will see you guys back on Sunday night.
See you then.